Hare Krishna, welcome to my channel Moonlight here. Whenever we talk about teachers or gurus or a coach, we get to know that we are talking about Jupiter. But remember, the more strict the teacher, the more successful the students will be. And the strict teacher is Shani Dev Saturn. And a special event is going to take place that Saturn is going to retrograde for 4 months and 20 days. It's usually a normal thing, but this time Saturn is sitting in its office, that is the sign of Aquarius, which is its Mool Trikona sign. And this is happening approx after 30 years. That's why it's a special event. And we are going to talk about how this will affect our lives. From 17th June to 4th November, Saturn is retrograding. Before coming to the results, let's talk about Saturn in brief. Om Sam Sanicharaya Namaha. Saturn is the son of Sun and Chaya. The real wife of Lord Suryadeva is Sanjana. She was unable to handle the glory and the brilliance of the sun. She decides if she has to live with him happily, she must become better or equal to him. So without informing the sun, she goes to tapasya on Lord Shiva. For her shadow, Chaya, she created a Mayavi Roop, which is a duplicate of herself named as Chaya, and sends her to carry out her responsibilities as wife of Lord Suryadev in her absence. After that, the sun and Chaya gave birth to a child named Shani, Saturn. So this is the story, but somewhere Balram and Revati were also called as the parents of Shani, Saturn. Also, many people believe Saturn is one of the avatar of Lord Krishna, because when Lord Krishna talks about planets, he says, "In planets I am Saturn." That's why Krishna Bhakti is important for Shani also. The same way, people call goddess Kali as the sister of Shani, because they both are Kala, which means past, present, and future, all are in them. If we talk about retrograde, we can relate the story of Lord Ganesha's head. How Lord Shiva decapitated Ganesha's head in anger, and also after that he became Lord Ganesha actually. Also, the goddess Sati story is related because of Saturn retrograde. But every time Saturn retrograde, it shows a big tragedy. Symbolism is difficulty. Results always shows betterment and it gives respect. But don't feel scared of all that stories, because we should always learn from our Vedic scriptures. When the head of Ganesha decapitated, then only he became Lord Ganesha and got all his powers. And goddess Sati took rebirth, and finally she was allowed to live happily with Lord Shiva as Parvati. Saturn is actually to make us learn more and achieve good things. But as we all know, he is the righteous and punishes those who follow the path of evil and betrayal. And these powers Saturn got from Lord Shiva. Shiva gave the power to Saturn to act as a judge to people without any discrimination. On the basis of karma, Saturn works. Saturn is not a bad planet, and it will not act bad if you're working hard. In the same way, there is a story of retrograde Saturn. To save humanity from calamity and destruction, Shiva chose to consume the entire poison and thus drank it. His wife goddess Parvati was alarmed and she gripped her husband's neck with both hands in order to stop the poison from reaching his stomach. But some of the poison fell down, which came in scorpion and many other insects, and many lords helped Lord Shiva and drank a small amount of poison. The same way Saturn did, but it reacted to Saturn. The way it reacted in his body, he started walking in reverse, and that's how he retrogrades. So all these were references. Now let's talk about what Saturn do. First, wherever Saturn sits, check you are not making any mistakes related to that house. Keep checking your path and you are choosing the right path or not. Whether it's third aspects, wherever it goes, so you need to do hard work related to that house. And where its seventh aspect is coming, there you have to make balances between ups and downs. Don't betray anyone. And where 10th aspects are going, there you have to sacrifice related to that house, that particular house. With that retrograde, results will turn out to be good if you work on this. Okay, we are going to talk on the basis of your moon sign as well as ascendant sign. Now let's see what special retrograde Saturn is bringing for you. Now let's talk about Gemini. In Gemini sign, Saturn is in your luck house of Aquarius in ninth house, and it is the lord of 8th as well. And aspects are in your 11th house of gains and 3rd house of hard work and 6th house of disease, loans, enemies, plus servants. This house is also the house of divorce. Here you'll get your luck when you'll check your teachers whether your gurus are genuine or not. Recheck on your gurus. Traveling or this house also denotes father. Try not to treat your gurus bad. Luck can delay. Have patience. Discipline is important. Make cleanliness. Respect elders. Try to respect and gift those who actually need it. Do some donation to gurus that help you because Saturn shows nothing comes in free. If you can do it, donation to the right person is also important. Now let's come to the 11th house. Here hard work is important. For gains you have to do hard work. Make efforts to improve the relationship with elder siblings. Make efforts for friends to have a social circle. You have to achieve it because Saturn wants you to do hard work related to our 11th house. Now let's come to our third house. Here balance is important. Balance in communication and balance in relationship with younger people is important. If you do writing or creative things, then make balance between work and your sleep. Now in your sixth house, here you have to sacrifice related to some services or loans. Try not to take loans or not to get things easily. Daily work is important. Here sacrifice means to give, but again there are chances that daily work can be lesser than usual. You can provide free service to someone. Don't expect too much at your workplace. You can give loans or services. Well, Mercury is the friend of Saturn, so it's good overall. But in birth chart placement, it is also important. If in birth chart it's badly situated, then the results would differ. Opportunity from old friends, old people, benefits from any old person is there. Okay, that's all, guys. Hare Krishna. If you need any personalized reading, let me know, and you can directly message me on Instagram. Do like, subscribe, and share. Hare Krishna.